everyone, welcome back for my first project for the month for Kidoli Kits. And I am very in love with the kit that we got this month. It is all this beautiful pastel rainbow, which if you know me, you know that is my vibe. These projects took about 5 minutes to plan, and I know when it takes me such a short period of time to plan, it's just a kit that I love because I just like it's easy for me to plan with a kit that I really, really like. So anyway, tangent aside, I am documenting this photo of my two girls, and you'll see in this particular outfit, like in these layouts, my daughter is wearing the same shirt in all three of the 12 by 12 layouts that I am doing for Kidoli Kits for this month. And the reason is because she just wouldn't take the shirt off. It's a troll shirt and she's obsessed with it, and it's rainbow colored, which means that obviously I had to use it for with this kit. And so it's a lot of different stories that I wanted to tell, and just coincidentally she's wearing the same shirt. Anyway, back to this particular layout. As you can see, it's a 12 by 12 layout. I am doing sort of a half paper, half mixed media vibe. I use some cloud paste, which is just a texture paste, to put some ink through a stencil, and then I sprayed some of the sprays that we got in the mixed media kit this month through, and I am just creating a little bit of a pink cluster, bit of dimension, bit of mixed media. I know mixed media isn't really in vogue right now, but I'm obsessed with it. So after that has dried, I am just going to distress the edges of this piece here, and I'm going to stick that down on half the paper. I thought having a full amount of rainbow would be too much, and so I thought I would do half. But I also wanted to use these beautiful coordinating florals, so I'm going to create like a bit of a rainbow strip over the edge of that cut paper, as you can see there. So I'm just lining that all up. Those two photos that I'm using is just, we went out for a family lunch, and my daughter Emila tends to be like, when we go out for family lunches, she tends to tell everyone that she's got a baby sister now, and she's so proud of holding Adelie, and it's just so sweet. So I just wanted to document that, and this layout will actually go in baby's album, because I just talks about how much Emila just adores Adelie, and it's like such a special, sweet little photo for me. Anyway, so I've glued all of those flower clusters down, and I'm just adding a few little sprigs. I am going to add one more off camera because I do unfortunately lose a little bit of footage, but it's just me literally backing the photos on some pattern cardstock and then adding my title, but that'll happen in a little bit. Because of that textured background, I am just really making sure I'm gluing the hell out of these leaves and these sprigs, and so now I'm gonna do the same with the photos, but like I said, that happens off camera. I'm sorry about that. So I'm cutting down the little white border for these photos, and then this is where it's going to drop. So you'll see me here in a second. I'm going to show you what I did. I did use a gold alpha, and I'm out of S's, so I used a 5 instead. It is fairly obvious, but you can still read what the title says. So it obviously says My Wonderful Girls, and then I added a tiny little flower there on the top of the title as well to bring those flowers across the page. Next up, I was deciding whether I need to, I slowed that part down for you as well, how I can add my journaling. So I'm going to add the journaling onto this little label here, and I'm just tucking that right under there. I thought that balanced the layout quite nicely with it being across from the word girls, but on the opposite side. I'm going to add my journaling, and like I said, I'm just chatting about how much Emila loves Adelie, and then I am not sure what I'm going to do. Then I am going to start adding a few little tiny sprinkly bits. So we got this rainbow sticker sheet in the kit. There's I think it's holographic stars from memory, but oh my goodness, I am obsessed with it. So we got this one here. Oh, I love them. And so I really wanted to use them, but I wanted to use them a bit more sparingly than what I normally would. So I am putting these down with a fair bit of intention. I didn't want to create just like where it looked like it was thrown onto the page. So I very strategically chose, I think, 5 spots on the page where I'm going to add 2 stars each. And adding 2 stars creates, in my view, because like generally the rule of 3s means that you want to have 3 stars, right? But I feel like if you add 2 stars or 2 elements but scattered across the whole page, then all of it together looks more cohesive. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense. Oh, it's 6 clusters I think I'm using. Yeah, 6. I don't know if it makes any sort of sense, but that's kind of visually how my mind works. So I don't know where I went there. Oh, no, I do know. I went to go, sorry, I must have gotten to cut this bit out. I just went to go find a pink pen to draw a tiny little border. Not a very sharp one, just like a very subtle border with some fake stitching looking spriggles. And I think once that's done, I am finished with this layout. I don't think I'm going to add a date. Am I? Am I not? I don't think I am. I'm going to add tiny little star because my journaling didn't start at the beginning of that flower. And with that, this layout is done. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I will see you all next week with another Kitaholic Kit design team layout. Bye.